right thing to do, but had the ball found space in behind Barca's Pivotti, that race was only going to be won by one man.
Sergio Roberto on the ball. Graham, were you surprised to see Sergio Roberto instead of Frankie de Jong in that midfield tonight?
A little bit, given that we know how good de Jong is. I'll let you take over.
Semedo driving to the byline. Wins a corner, the second corner of the evening for the home team.
I guess a break was coming for the Dutchman. He also flew to the ceremony last night, was named by Messi as his, I think, second best player of the year last year. Maybe this is the time to rest, but Sergio Roberto being in the team surprises neither you nor me.
Here comes the corner, what a finish! And it's Antoine Griezmann! For the third time celebrating a goal in La Liga in the Camp Nou. Huge smile on the Frenchman's face. Leo Messi with the service from the corner flag. A neat little run from Griezmann. Flicks the ball beyond the reach of Asenjo. 5 minutes on the clock and it's Barcelona 1, Villarreal 0. Exactly the kind of start Ernesto Valverde will, I don't know if will have prayed for, but will certainly have been hoping for. Lovely finish from Griezmann.
It's absolutely exceptional, and it's notable for something beyond the fact, well, two things. One, no tinsel this time for Griezmann, as he celebrated his goal at the other end last time he scored in this stadium. But that is a goal that Barca almost never score. That front post run and header, not since the days of Rafa Marquez, particularly when coached by Rijkaard. That's just
claimed handball against Sergio Roberto. Semedo. Piqué square to Clement Lenglet. He's got Firpo outside him. Bit of space here for Firpo. Looks up. Drives it in low, Suarez dummies it, Griezmann returns it. It's played back to Griezmann, whose shot is blocked by Raúl Albiol. And Graham, it's early days, but there seems to be something more positive about Antoine Griezmann's movement off the ball tonight and the passes he's looking for when he has it. Artur tries a shot! Oh my goodness me! Artur Melo makes it 2-0. Sergio Asenjo didn't see that until the ball was rippling the back of the net. The one thing they asked Artur for, can we have some more goals from you, please? And if that's his response, my oh my, what a thunderbolt from the Brazilian. Barca 2, Villarreal 0.
I don't think anybody in yellow expected that this man would shoot. He's not famous for it. I don't think anybody in yellow expected that a man of that size had this power. It's his second goal of the season. The last one was from much closer in when he hauled their coals out to the fire away at El Sadar against Osasuna. This is without doubt the most spectacular thing Artur has done since he joined Football Club Barcelona. But you and I know that his main advocate was Xavi himself, who said, this guy is made of special things. He meant his movement, his distribution, his passing. If you can throw that in, just
Real.
Yeah, just back to the Messi case. Remember, he was supposed to come back against Betis. His calf injury flared up. The man that Ernesto Valverde was talking to is Jose Antonio Pozanco, who's the physical coach. He's a sort of half medical man, half physical preparer, who's been bringing Messi back to fitness. And I think Valverde is saying, do you think it's a big risk? He says he wants to stay on. The risk analysis was what was happening between Valverde and Pozanco.
Good advantage played again by De Burgos, but Suarez just doesn't quite have the pace. And was well beaten by the younger pal, Torres. The fans cheering for that, but it's a good advantage played by the referee, no question.
Yeah, and not a bookable challenge. I didn't think. Genuine attempt for the ball. If he'd shown a yellow card subsequently, I don't think we would have moaned at him, but it was a different kind of challenge than the very, very dangerous one that Sergio Roberto was booked for.
Cazorla driving it low towards Ontiveros. It was intercepted by Sergio Roberto. It's a powerful run by Pau. Collected now by Chukwueze. Whistle's gone. The offside flag was raised. But
yeah, he barged right on through there, didn't he?
That was some tough going. Clearly offside, Chukwueze. But he struck it firmly. Talking about striking it firmly, Graham, what about this one?
Yeah, they're going to regret that they didn't have a yellow shirt near him, but you wonder, with the minimal backlift and the speed with which he decided to do it, will which looked to be very, very important to his club.
Gerrard back to Anguissa. Anguissa finding Quintilla. Now Pau. Iborra back to Pau, forced to play it to the keeper, Sergio Senko.
A younger Luis Suarez would have had that off his toes. It just drifted away from his control, and Suarez is not as fierce, not as quick over short distances as he once was. Maybe will be again when he gets his match sharpness.
Piqué with the interception. It's won back by Ontiveros. Ontiveros again on the ball. Iborra. There's Cazorla. He's going to try a shot. Oh! Take that! Santi Cazorla, the genius, says to Artur Melo, anything you can do, I can do better, or just about as well. This is why the neutral fan of La Liga Santander is so much in love with Santi Cazorla. What a finish. Marc-Andre ter Stegen saw it, moved to try and block it, but it flew past the German keeper, and Villarreal pull one back. Interesting. Yeah,
there is a Santi clause, and what's more, Artur and Santi are in high society. Anything the Brazilian can do, this man.
Gerard Moreno.
De Jong is going to come in, the 20-year-old midfielder who scored against Valencia last time at the Camp Nou is coming in for Sergio Roberto.
Sergio Roberto gets a round of applause, a warm round of applause from the Camp Nou on a yellow card, remember, and will be replaced by Frenkie de Jong.
Let's just say out loud, Phil Simon, that the huge applause for Sergio Roberto echoes around this cavernous stadium, not because of his performance tonight, but because of that toe-poked goal against Paris Saint-Germain when there was the biggest amount of mayhem I have ever seen in the Camp Nou in the 6-1 win in the Champions League. He will forever be a legend to this fan base.
I have to say, De Jong receiving a very, very warm reception as well. He's certainly convinced the faithful that he carries that Barca gene. Chukwueze's shot is blocked. Comes to him again, he finds Ikambi. Ikambi cuts it back, Piqué with the block and the clearance. And still a long way to go for Barcelona tonight. It's a goal kick. Moment of relief for the home crowd. Once again, Villarreal putting Barca at times under the cosh. Firpo. Griezmann. Junior Firpo. Now Clement Long.
Work, help press. It wasn't actually his pressure that won the ball, and he's off by a half step. But he's brought vitality already and electricity to what was a walking performance. And that ain't bad to see in the face of any player. They used to say about Ronaldinho, didn't they? Playing with a smile.
They say it about Marcelo still today at Real Madrid, but they'll be saying it about Ansu Fati as well. And the good thing is, if you do your calculations, he's just 16. He could be thrilling us with that kind of football and that kind of smile on his face for many years to come.
Let it be. Let it be.
Rakitic not looking quite so happy, it must be said. Been a tough start of the season for Van Rakitic, Graham.
I'm willing to say that despite Valverde saying it just means that there's another player playing in his place, it looks as if the club have said, son, don't you want to move and help us gain some money?
Ansu, good ball into Firpo, it falls to Ansu again. Oh, what a cheeky chap he is. He just does not care, does he?
No, and it isn't just the ball that's under his control. He seems to be totally happy that time and space stops and sort of physics do what he wants them to do. It's magical to watch any player doing that, but a 16-year-old Simon, it just lifts the spirits.
Having the time to do it on the edge of the box, surrounded by yellow-shirted defenders, it's what they call
magic.
Magic, yeah. I was trying to think of the Spanish word, it just wouldn't come. Here's